Hello guys, I'm going to start applying this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer all over my eyelid. I'm going to use this as a base to help apply my eyeshadow, that way it could blend flawlessly. Sorry, I couldn't find that blending brush to blend out the concealer. This is just like a round, fluffy brush that I'm going to use. I'm just going to buff out this concealer all over my eyelid. And this is going to be our base for our eyeshadow. Right here I'm taking my Winky Luxe Kitten palette that I got in my Boxy Charm, and I'm taking this brown tan color and getting a fluffy brush and applying that all over my crease. This is going to be our transition shade, and I'm just going to blend this out in windshield swipe motions, and this is going to help the colors blend out together beautifully. So I'm just going to keep doing that so it blends out nicely. Just continue to blend. Blending is the key. Trust me. I am learning to keep blending away. Blend away your problems. I just keep on packing on this color just to intensify the color, but it's just going to come out together very nicely by the end of this look. You will just continue to keep on watching me blend. Now we're going to take another color, which is this matte maroon burgundy color, and we're going to put this below that brown tan like color, like on the outer V area, and then blend it towards the inner corner of your eye, and just continue to do windshield swipe motions and circular motions to help that blend out nicely onto the crease. am just packing on this burgundy maroon matte color onto the crease just to intensify the color as well. Just keep on blending. Blending brush for this shade as well. I forgot to mention that. I believe that all these fluffy brushes are the best for blending. I love them. You might see me blowing on my brush a few times. That's just me blowing off the excess of the eyeshadow on the blending brush so it doesn't cause that much fallout onto the eyes. Now we're taking that same first tan brown color we took in the first step and using that same fluffy brush that we used in the beginning, and we're going to do a light hand and blend out the maroon with the tan brown one lightly, and that's just going to make it come together. We're trying to blend these colors together. Now I'm taking that matte maroon color again with that fluffy brush I used with the maroon shade and blending it out like so. Tarte Shape Tape again and the color medium, and I'm gonna use a small detail brush and I'm gonna apply the concealer onto the center of my eyelid only. This is gonna help create the halo eyes, the halo holographic eyes that we're going for, and I'm just gonna do that like so. It's like a shimmery purpley blue pink color all mixed together. It looks holographic. It reminds me of unicorns and mermaids most of all, which is my favorite thing. And we're just packing that on top of the concealer to set the concealer. And then I'm gonna blend out the rough edges as well with the same brush. This is just the simple eyeshadow brush that I'm using to pack it on and blend out the harsh edges like so. And I just noticed that that shade is called Holographic. So, whoop-de-doo. rough edges of this concealer along with the eyeshadow to make it look nice and not so harsh. Now I'm taking my monthly box by Boxy Charm that I got in the month of February, and I'm taking the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, and I'm gonna apply that onto the middle of my eyelid. And this is just gonna bring that holographic look more intensified and make it look more nicely and shimmery. This look is just coming out so great. I love it. It looks nice. And I'm just using the same eyeshadow brush to blend out that Cover FX Shimmer Veil. The Shimmer Veil does have like a liquidy texture. I'm just making sure it does not look cakey and it's blended out good. And I am just gonna add a little bit more of that Shimmer Veil just to intensify the areas that needs it. And then we're just gonna blend it out again. Cheshire, the matte maroon shade, and blend out around the shimmery veil and make it look nice. Next, we're gonna curl our eyelashes with this MAC eyelash curler, which is my favorite. I feel like this one does the best in curling my lashes. You will see that I just keep curling them and making sure that all my lashes are curled, and then I like to brush them out with my finger just to make sure they're not clumped together, and also to make sure that they're all curled up and like so. Now we're gonna go in with our Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I totally think that this is amazing. Look at that. Look at how it's lengthening out my lashes. I am not going to use falsies for this look. I am just using this mascara, and I am totally obsessed with this one. It is amazing. I think this is my new favorite one. I used to use this Maybelline Great Lash one before, and now that this one came out, I am loving it. It just adds so much volume and length to it. If you haven't tried this mascara, what are you waiting for? I think you should definitely try it. My oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena and applying that all over my face. Taking my Dr Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer and applying it all over my face. Next, I'm taking my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1, and this is in the shade Medium Beige, and applying it all over my face like so. blend out my foundation, I noticed that this brush is going to give you a very full coverage compared if you were to be using a beauty blender, which I normally use on a daily basis, but I'm going to try this flat top brush and it's amazing for coverage. And you also want to make sure that you blend it out down to your neckline. That way you don't have like a foundation line and then your neck shade color. And it will be very weird. So just continue to blend it out up to the hairline as well. Illuminating setting spray and spraying some onto my beauty blender. And I'm using my beauty blender to blend out any harsh lines that the brush might have left, just to make it set well onto the face, the foundation. And I am taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I am going to use that to conceal under my eyes. I'm not concealing it to hide any imperfections, but to help highlight those areas. That's what I'm doing, and onto the bridge of my nose as well. Those are just the areas I like to highlight. Now I'm going to take this Crown Pro brush that I got in my Boxy Charm. It's a medium-sized brush. I'm going to use that to blend out the concealer that I applied under my eyes, on my chin, on the top of my lip, and on the bridge of my nose. This brush worked amazing to blend out that concealer. It made it look so flawless. Now I'm just going to take that beauty blender and tap down to make sure there's any harsh lines from that brush, because sometimes it leaves little lines when you're using a brush, and I just like to go over it with the beauty blender that's damp a little bit to make sure that it is well set. I've noticed that if you really want a full coverage, use a brush. I just discovered that when I was making this video. I always use a beauty blender, and I used a brush for this whole video for my face, under my eyes, and all that stuff, and it covered amazing, guys. Flat top base brush and making sure it's blended well with my face foundation, the concealer, and all that good stuff. Now I'm taking my Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I am going to use this to apply under my eyes so my concealer does not crease. This thing is amazing, no flashback, it is the bomb.com. Taking a lip liner that I got in a previous Boxy Charm. It's by Jonte Blue. The lip liner color is in brown sugar, and I'm just outlining my lips with this. Back to Beauty matte lip paint, which I love. I love anything that's matte, especially in lip colors, and this is in the color Posh, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. Frizzy palette and using the Ofra blush that I got in my Boxy Charm this month. And I am going to use that to apply onto my cheekbones as blush. And the brush I am using to apply this blush is also from my Boxy Charm from February. This is the Crown Pro big brush that came in the box, and it is amazing. These brushes are very soft and good quality for their price. Bronze and Brighten palette that I got on a Boxy Charm previously, and I am going to use the middle shade as a highlight. Once I find my fan brush to apply my highlight, now we're tapping off the axis, and there we go. Let's get that glow on, girl. Let's blind everybody with that highlight. To apply the highlight onto the tip of my nose and onto the bridge of my nose and onto my Cupid's bow. Now we take this damp beauty blender and tap onto the highlight just to make sure it's set. I did learn this trick from Jaclyn Hill, and that trick is amazing, guys. Like, I love using a damp beauty blender onto the highlight. It just works amazing and pops out that color a little bit more, makes it more bright, because who doesn't like that bright glow? Now I'm going to take this Cover FX Shimmer Veil again, and I'm going to apply that to the center of my lips just to make it a little bit shimmery and so I could put the look together. Mascara all over again. I forgot to apply mascara onto the bottom of my lashes, and that is what I'm doing at the moment. taking my Vintage Cosmetics Smokey Eye Pencil, and I am gonna use this to apply onto my waterline. And this is in the color Jet Black. I got this in my Boxy Charm as well. If you do not have a Boxy Charm monthly subscription, you are missing out. You get a whole, like, full-size products, about 4 to 5 products, sorry, and all for $21 monthly. And some of these products are over like $30 and more. Like, it sends you a card of what each item is priced at, and that's the best decision I ever made. Coming to it, and once you see that setting spray come out, that's the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I am spraying that all over my face. When you see your girl do that with her makeup, that means she is done and she's almost ready to get out the door. So there you have it. This is the final look. This is my first YouTube tutorial, so please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know what other looks you are looking for me to do. Thank you.